Appreciate that. Okay, lovely Taurians. Let's see what we have for you. Taurus. Okay, I see you juggling a lot of things. You're juggling things, but at the same time, you're trying to be as detailed as possible. Um, there's something that you're dealing with a couple of important things. There's lots of communication, but you're trying to get each thing that you are juggling with completed to the best that you can. There's something here that you are not willing um, to jump over, like for example, to miss out or to skip. Finding a loop. There's something that I see you shaking your head. You're not wanting any shortcuts. Oh my goodness, that took ages for me to get there. Sorry. You're not wanting to take any shortcuts, and it's very admirable, and it does pay off. It pays off. I think you also realize that the risks of taking shortcuts is not worth it. Whatever it is that you're dealing with, it just says that it's not worth it. There are certain risks or something here that you're doing that you feel whether you can do. It's like you could be asked to travel somewhere to do something, and I do see it's an independent like mission that you're going on, so it could be something on your own. Let's say, for example, because this is a general reading, so it goes across many different things. If it is a hike that you're going on and you're going by yourself, and if it's not necessarily the easiest hike, you're maybe a little bit hesitant and seeing if it's worth the risk going by yourself, but there's something about it that you're needing to do for yourself. If that makes sense. You know that you can do it, so what is stopping you? There's something about fear and all of that. Of course, if something is too dangerous or whatnot, don't do it, especially by yourself. But there's just something about you internally that you're trying to have a breakthrough with, and it is coming in. You have this breakthrough. This breakthrough, I see, sets you free in many, many ways. There were certain temptations around you also that you do so well without these temptations. When the temptations is there, you feel very much like it's like your weak point. For example, let's say you told yourself that you're not going to have any sugar for the week, and that's really your weakest point. As soon as it's there in front of you, it's on the table, you can't resist it. So there's certain things here that you're trying to overcome and stick to certain things, and you're doing it. You do have to give yourself a lot more credit for it as well. There is some things that I see your ship is sailing in. It's not sailing away. You're jumping on the ship is what I see. Something that you have put out there in the universe, you projected. And things are starting to like click into a line. Like there's a track here that you've been on, and you're waiting for the other track to come to click together so you can continue on to the path down the road that you want to be on. That I really hope that makes sense. Sometimes, guys, there's a lot of things that I see, and I'm trying my best to put it into words, but I hope it's at least colorful for you. Anyhow, it's happening. Things are starting to form as it should be. There is a long distance female figure or somebody that's very kind-hearted that is coming back into the picture, and they could be in the spirit world, but if they're not, you could be speaking to them after a long time. There's words of encouragement as well. There's something that's going to be settled. If some of you have been in some sort of lawsuit, I do see it being settled as well. There is rejection from the past that is coming into the light for some reason, but there's going to be something. It felt like a mystery. Whatever this rejection was in the past. It was a mystery to you, but it's being cleared. It's being cleared. You're going to feel a lot better about it as well. Very interesting. Okay. All right, Taurus. Let's see what the cards have for you. Oh, lovely. Ace of Coins. Ace of Coins. Queen of Wands. And the Four of Swords. All right. Okay. Ace of Coins, Queen of Wands, and the Four of Swords. You know, you've been dealt a very good hand. Making the most of this opportunity of the gift. You're very gifted. Very gifted. There's things that you have within you and what you're capable of and what you can achieve and the talents and skills that speaks for itself. And that's coming through. It's really shining through. You're gaining this confidence. And that's what we're seeing. Some trouble with perhaps some insecurity, something here that you've been, you're demanding a breakthrough. So you're taking the action and it is coming through. You can easily live your life in abundance in so many different ways. Abundance and happiness, all of that. Your life is prosperous. And there is something also that says it's a good time to also perhaps take a step back. Give yourself a bit of a rest, your soul, all of that, not to think too much. Because you're starting off good. You keep that going, the goodness will continue. Okay, the Seven of Cups and the Eight of Coins. And I do see there's something that you're about to enjoy. You're about to enjoy a ride that's coming along that you're going to hop onto. There are many situations and opportunities here that are opening up for you, that are arising, that you're like, I have so many things I can choose from. Like how privileged you are in that way, Many things are starting to appear that is giving you the upper hand. And that's extremely important. Some things you need to resolve first before you take on some offer of you, before you go down a particular road, if that makes sense. And also do your due diligence. And I do see you have a strong head on your shoulders, so do utilize that. But lots of things that you are gaining and that you're using your intelligence to go with the right things, the right people, right places. So you're going to have what I do see here with the Eight of Coins, a very steady stream of income here with the Eight of Coins. Not allowing yourself to be manipulated in any way. That's something that's come through. That's hence why it's important to have a strong head on your shoulders. Allow things to be clear and steady. There's more work coming in. The Queen of Cups. Oh, I love this image. The Queen of Cups. Your heart is going to be filled with strength and warmth. Something is going to be lifted off from you, and you're going to be a lot happier because of that. And realizing that you have evaded and evaded, or the universe has helped you evade any kind of big troubles or anything like that. I see you in a very secure position. You're emotionally fulfilled as well. The strong, deep connection I do see with somebody coming in. Again, I am seeing that. And there's a loving energy here. Whatever it is that you wanted an outcome to be, you're starting to receive it. And also the words that you speak towards is very important. Be conscious of that because your energy is strong. Be conscious of the words that you use because it can easily materialize for you. Loving this. Thank you so very much for being here.